Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to scramble. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. The pass is intercepted. They bring it down after a short return with a takeaway. The 26-yard line is huge.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trying for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And he'll be brought down.
Boy, 2nd and forever, and this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play call a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard, a nice run, but really, I think it's more about breaking the tendency. Occasionally going with a play that the defense isn't expecting, and this one worked out very well for them. Picked up nice yards, but let's not forget, still have a lot of work to do here on 3rd down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
How about that? The pressure comes right up the middle and blew up the field goal attempt.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the 1st down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46. That's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that 1st down.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Bringing pressure. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the 1st quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The Bruins will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. It's a solid gain, moves the ball up to the 28.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the back gets the football. And they finally sock him, but a decent gain that time. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. As we hit the quarter break, Kurt, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll give it to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Heading for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Throw complete to the running back underneath. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Grab by the receiver. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. And the Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, UCLA, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That's the kind of execution it's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. No way to run up the middle. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Dump off caught by the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Had It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Bruins moving quickly down the field here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words with his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the pass is complete to the tight end. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll hand it off. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Jennings. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff again. The Bruins offense is on the move now.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bruins. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
It's S the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. extra point. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Tackling up to 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring it down, but that's a big play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
What a catch! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. They'll give it to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. The Bruins looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught quickly. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? And it's UCLA on top here. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Touchdown, UCLA. This air attack is still unstoppable. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's good. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
He breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Snags the quick throw.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock
continues to fight for yards. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. You bring him down, and he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Bruins pick up enough yardage for a first down. Leaning on the run game here late. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Gets the first and still running. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
On the ground, it's Hood. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Looking deep for late game heroics. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
With the catch, it's Hood. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hood. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep downfield to the left. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Sooners. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
The kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a man. Took contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he goes down, and